Oh, yeah. Yeah. Woo. That's hot.
So Sam Kim is a Korean-American singer, songwriter, and guitarist. He is signed under Antenna Music, which is the same company Ijina is under. He made his official debut in 2016 under K-pop-Star 5, which is the same competition that Ijina did too.
You'll be reacting to a song called Makeup, which is a collaboration with the singer Crush.
So this song is released on his Sun and Moon 2018 album and talks about trying to make up with his significant other when things aren't going too well.
Oh, man.
Well, that's a downer.
I relate to that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Well, relatable. Here we go.
This song is very relatable. Getting that neo-soul vibe.
It needs to be Rhodes, though.
Oh, it sounded kind of rosy to me, I guess. I mean, you would know better than me. More like electric keyboard, you know. I mean,
it
it's
is
not
Rhodes.
Yeah, okay.
Hate to see you cry. Just talk to me. Talk to me.
Oh my gosh, it's him on the TV. Meta.
Can we make up in the morning?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Woo. That's hot. Oh.
Ooh, cool guitar.
I like this.
Wow.
He's a good riffer.
I love this.
His vocal agility is great.
Yeah, real instruments here.
Is he like his bad conscience? Is he like the devil on the shoulder? What's his deal? That's what it certainly sounds like.
Yeah.
Wow, just gonna hit him with that right there. The hemiola.
There's a parallel fourths going on, parallel tritones. Ooh. Squeezed, high-pitched voice.
I'm honestly just like, the groove is too good to feel sad.
Yeah, no, honestly, I just like kind of want to dance and smile.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Yeah, he's clearly not. He's throwing potted plants everywhere.
Yeah. See, that's so cool. I love that. It's like rock music.
It's so good.
Talk to me. Beautiful voice.
Oh.
Whoa! I wish I could change outfits like that. Oh, it's like his inner self, like when he's creating this song and then versus performing it externally.
Ooh. The bass guitar did like a big, like, steep riff down too. That was really nice.
I feel like all these chords are all about like the extensions. You know, like it's like, all right, let's throw a 7, a 9, an 11. Hell, sharp 13, go for it, yeah.
How many colors can we put in this chord?
Yeah.
That's so interesting that there's always like an interjection of like really like grungy guitar riff in the middle, which is such a contrast from this sort of like very light atmospheric bat.
It's definitely guitar.
It's like Pitt's electric guitar.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting sound because it's not
muted.
Yeah, well, but it sounds very percussive and not pitch as well.
That's such a good bass line. That like interlude bass line going on, so cool. Yeah, there's a lot of like gospel music that kind of has this, yeah, stuff like that. Same types of chord progressions, especially modern gospel music. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
Yeah, so you kept saying, I love this. What did you love about it?
I just love the groove. It reminds me of like something I hear from like a slow hip hop beat or like kind of like a trap sort of beat or like a slow, like almost like Jay Dilla kind of like groove. It's just really, really nice because they're emphasizing the quarter note, like boom, and then they have like little things going on like which is nice because it just really delineates where the beat is and makes it really danceable. Plus, like all the melodies and everything that was going on, and then just it wasn't. I don't know. To me, it didn't sound stereotypical necessarily in this, or like predictable.
It was pretty well done. It was very R&B inspired. Gospel inspired. I guess it's kind of the same thing, but like, yeah, it
felt really good.
Done.
Goes with a distant type of sound, so it's just in the background and very fleeting. It kind of goes along with a pulsating sensation, so that whether it be aligned with his vocals or just kind of just transitioning into another section. And when the beats transition, they change instrumentation or timbre. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable to hear how these instruments slowly, just gradually move from different sections, and also as the vocalist goes along saying his
refrain.
It's a refrain because he repeats it a lot. It's like talk to me. So there's a stress
Wake up
on
in
that.
the morning.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Having something move while you have something that's also stagnant, it's a good balance.
This is my second time hearing it. I remember the first time reacting to this being really overwhelmed by Crush's entrance, thinking his verse is like the greatest thing I've ever heard. But like on a re-listen, it's much smaller and less showy as I remembered it was, but it was still very complimentary to Sam Kim's main style. So I still really like it. Yeah.
So you said ooh a lot of times?
I think it was most, for me at least, it was the chords, and like Peyton touched on that, and like talking about like the 7s, 9s, and 13, and like basically how many colors can we add to one chord, and that crunch sound, but like in a tasteful way, creates kind of the ballad. I don't know where I'd put this, like ballads of R&B.
Yeah, it's an R&B ballad for sure. But yeah, just the extension thing. It's just like, because after a while, like it's almost like you got like one chord on top of another chord. Like when you get really like wide with it, like I don't know, like it's easy to see on piano. A lot of like a really popular chord is just like the major 7 chord or something. And then like you just kind of add. And then it kind of flips over again, and it's like the thing is when they kind of keep going over and over that, it gives it a more juicy sound than just the normal major 7 chord, which is like something that was really big in a lot of Motown music, which was basically like the popular black music before like a lot of the like 90s, 2000s stuff started happening. It's the same like basic of the chord, but they just keep adding stuff on top of it.
Music theory lessons with Professor Pai Pai.
So it's like that R&B kind of sort of thing, but all the instruments, they all lended itself to a certain like warm timbre, and it was really effective because like there are a lot of nuances of the warmth, and that was cool.
I really liked the way that the backgrounds, although like the song, like the form was pretty repetitive, but I didn't mind because of the way that the instruments would kind of decorate each section. The keyboard would like do a little riff here, or like the pizzicato guitar thing, how that kind of would come in later or whatever. I liked how, although it felt the same a lot of the time, it still weirdly felt different. I don't know. I liked it. It kept it fresh.
That was right.
I love this one.
That was necessary. That was asked for.
Yeah.
That was needed.
Yeah.
And it was given. And I'm happy.
#blessed.
Just like talking about his voice, he has a very, very, very distinctive like timbre. And it's so distinct that it's one of those things where I know that if I were to go listen to him live in person, he would probably sound the same.
That's true.
Just because that kind of ID marker in someone's voice where it's really that distinctive, you really can't accomplish in the studio. It's sort of just, basically what kind of instrument you have and what it can do. So I really enjoyed that. And he kept doing that same downward riff over and over again, but it was so good. It was so good, even though it was repeated. It was so good.
Things can be good and repeated. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I really am like relating to this because so one time my ex got arrested at that party that he threw, and I picked him up from jail the next morning. I relate to that so much, like, because we were getting into like, I was like, dude, like some people are doing some things that like really shouldn't be happening. And then no, we got into like a fight on whether or not he should go out and talk to the police, and then got his ass arrested. It was just strange, but yeah, some people are meant to be left in the past. But back to the song, I like the hollowness in like how most of the like rhythmic action was towards the end of measures. Yeah, cool. And I can see how it's like R&B, kind of like verging on soul genre.
Soul.
Soul South Korea.
Oh, you didn't get that?
I
Soul
like
from Soul.
It sounded like really spacious because it has a slower tempo, and unlike some other songs that didn't have like beats on like every 16th note, it was like usually just like 1, 2, and like it was really cool. And then
catchy chorus too.
I know, good
and
use
then,
of drums on 2 and 4.
A lot of nice chromaticism as well. Yes, no, the 2 and 4. Oh my gosh,
that sounds good.
When you're at a concert or something and people start clapping on 1 and 3, and you're like, oh my gosh, like.
Sorry, my music snob is showing.
Hello everyone, I'm Umu React to K channel creator, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed or learned something from it. If you'd like to support us or help React to K grow, you can do so by visiting our Patreon and help us out by pledging any amount you can. Till next time.